I'm gonna figure out what day it is. But whatever day it is, I think it's day 76 now. Um, Forgive me. I have not been uploading as I record. I'm gonna have to get back into that. Anyway, today, oh my days, bro. No real trade today, but I put in the position. Holy, what a read on the game I had. Initial bias. If I look back my notes, or my notes, um, screenshotted it. Let's have a look. So my initial bias was that we would sell off of a 5 minute swing high. You know, market would open, hit the swing high, and then rotate, and then sell off and target the New York low, which was not far. So it wasn't far from the New York low, so that's why I wanted to target that. So I was like, okay, I look and see what it could do, hit this swing high, and then just rotate lower and go for the New York low. Didn't do that because what happened? Because what invalidated it was the 5 minute the 5 minute bullish candle closed above this swing high, and it was a clean close, like not even a wick, just like not even a mad wick. It's just like clean close. I'm like, okay, that low key just invalidated the whole bias because now you just broke structure. Like like it did something big. So so that just like, okay, now we switch bias. Now we look for any possibility to go for long. The 5 minute candle, that same 5 minute candle had already uh, wicked down before like it closed. So that was good, a good indicator. Not not a huge confluence, not really working off that in particular, but it was a good, nice little tell. Then we had, I was just working off of where you just closed above. We just closed above very cleanly, and that just kind of told me, okay, I mean, it kind of just has to go up now, doesn't it? And so I was looking for 1 minute confluences, and we just got 1 minute bullish for value gap, and 1 minute order block got tested, and then we had a 1 minute break structure, and I entered off. I would have theoretically entered off that, and honestly, if I did, I would have been so lucky because it just the next the the second candle after that, it just fucking sent it, and it went soaring. It like, bro, Drake sized candles that just took out, like, so quickly took out Tokyo High, um, which was my target, and then it ended up taking out New York, which was crazy. That it went that far. So maybe it was a bit of luck because there's no news today. So anyway, that's the trading talk done. Good progress. I was disciplined, and I didn't do anything crazy. I followed my rules. So yeah, but we're getting back into it. Anyway, um, I talked about this before, but like, you know, it's like this. Someone said it. Delusional optimism, where like you're so optimistic and you look forward so much toward the outcome that you don't care about the process, that you're just willing to do, so willing and so content with doing so much work because you're so obsessed with the outcome. And I think that could be a good thing to do. Like, it's an approach I haven't necessarily had before, because mostly I've been just focused on the process and just doing it, and like being more integrating the whole the grind, the whole work into my habits, into my lifestyle, I guess. But I've never really thought about, like, what if you just be so obsessed with it that you just cannot stop. And so I thought about that, and I think it's something I'm low-key trying to do, because like I'm very willing to just spend a lot of time, a lot of hours just working on trading and all that. I mean, obviously there's only so much you can do, but like, since a lot of time effort doesn't directly translate into results when it comes to trading, it's kind of like, sometimes it does feel like you're just hitting a brick wall, nothing's really happening in that moment. Whereas if you did like, I don't know, e-commerce, you could do a lot of like research, a lot of work, and you would make progress if you just put in a lot more work. Whereas trading, it's a lot different, and I'm not complaining about that. But then again, what would help you get through all those like tough sessions of just grinding out like research and all that? It's partly discipline, but partly probably because you feel like you need to. But what if you're so obsessed with the outcome that you just want to do it, that you're so willing to do it, you want to do it because you want that outcome badly? And that's like the difference. I feel like someone who has that plus just, your a foundation of discipline and like of systems and just and a very systematic approach, I think that's just unstoppable. And like Loki, I'm trying to like see if I can adopt that approach a bit more. So what I was doing, because like, I'll tell you what, the outcome that I wanted out of trading and success in trading, it's like low-key, I never felt that motivated by the outcome, by the success itself, because I had no real drive. I'm pretty sure I would still be happy in life if I didn't have a Liberty Walk 430 gated manual, or the ability to just travel like any day of the week to any country that I possibly could, and just go on holiday anytime. And I never really thought like, these things, I want these things, I want a life like that so badly that I'm willing to do anything for it. Like, my most motivating factor honestly was just like, I don't want to beat someone's bitch. I don't want to work and get bitched around by some dumbass or some motherfucker that just pisses me off. That happens to me already, like at my own job. No hate to him, he's actually a pretty nice guy, my boss. But I just don't like getting bitched around. I don't really like getting told what to do that often. So I do like the prospect of just doing things on my own way and on my own terms. But that wasn't much of a motivating factor to me, and I feel like that fire inside of me kind of just cooled down, because it's not a lot of that didn't really spark a huge flame in me, thinking that, because I feel like I could do it. You could achieve that, with or without success. The ability to not be bitched around, you can do that with or without success. So I was like, okay, what's an outcome that I really want? I just had thought about it for quite a while, just sitting down thinking, what is something that would honestly make me really happy, but it's not like a materialistic thing, or like something that feels morally wrong or in any sense. I thought about it, and I just thought, well, what would actually make me happy? And the thing that makes me happy is just the people that I actually care about, the people I love, my friends, my family. And I thought, okay, well, what can I do for them? What can I do for them with the success that I achieve? How can I turn my success into their benefit as a way of giving back to them? And I thought, okay. And there's one particular person, she's not here yet. She might be soon, so I'm gonna finish this quickly. But because I'm in the living room, but my sister, and lo and behold, I cherish my sister a lot. Like, what she has done for me, I don't know how I could ever repay her. She's a role model. She's a friend, and she's like, I don't know. She's I don't know what I did to do, what I've done in life to deserve a sister like her, but you know, she's always just been there for me and always been a bundle of joy. Always so willing to put me first before herself, and I don't know what I did to deserve a person like that in my life who is so selfless, and I don't know how I could ever repay her. Like, oh fuck, I'm getting emotional. No, I'm not gonna cry, but yeah, like, and so I guess the only way I know how really is just, what is one thing that I want to do for her that, well, she can't really do herself, a way I can give back. And yeah, so my main goal is, I'm just gonna say it right here. So maybe she will watch this. Maybe she'll see this if you're watching this. Um, yeah, this is really corny. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't actually. If you're watching this, how the hell did you find this channel? That's a big thing, you know. Maybe this video goes viral. I don't know. Anyway, I just want to say, my main goal right now is, like, I want her to have the wedding that she wants, and so, you know, she can't really get married right now because they don't really have money. Turns out getting married is really freaking expensive. So that's the goal, for her to get married with no compromise. I don't want her to cheap out on catering. I don't want her to cheap out on the venue. I don't want her to cheap out on the dress. She will have anything and everything she wants. Whatever she wants, I want. And I'll pay for it. All of it. Honeymoon, flights, accommodation, venue, catering, the fucking limo, whatever. It will all be paid for. And that's the goal. Because that's the only way I know how to get back. Because I don't know what I could do. Like, honestly, she's not a materialistic person either. She's not gonna be super happy if I buy her like a Lambo or anything like that. Or, I don't know, you know. And obviously the rest of my family too. Like, I'm gonna pay off everyone's debts. My brother's student debt. My dad, any debt he has. My mom, the mortgage. And, you know, if my dad wants to still open that food truck or cafe that he wants to do, I know he still wants to do that. I'm pretty sure he would love to do that, do something like that. You know, I will fund it. I don't know what my mother wants. I've asked him that before. My mom, I don't know, she wants to travel. She would love to travel and not work anymore. So retire her and take her on a trip. Those are the kind of things I want to do. Those are like my motivating factors, and I feel like what I'm trying to do now is just like really embed it into my mind, this outcome, and just keep imagining it. Like, I need this to happen no matter what, and I will do anything and everything to get it. And that's what I'm trying to like remold myself into, like, you know, because who knows, maybe one day I will start burning out and be like, I don't want to look at these charts anymore, bro. I'm getting sick and tired of this. Or in the other world, I could be so continuously have this burning flame, this burning fire within me. You know, maybe it's not burning super brightly, because I doubt it would, because motivation can only burn so brightly, but as long as it's burning enough, that will get me through the tough days. And yeah, just that obsession, because I know I've been there, like having just straight up, I've got to do it no matter what. I gotta show up, even if I'm tired. I gotta show up. I've been there. I've been to the gym on 2 hours of sleep after a 10-hour shift, and I still turn up to the gym, you know. And that's honestly, like, that's good, and I have that. I know I can do that, but the real question is there more that I could do? Is there more I could get? Is there more fire that I could get from within me that will keep that engine pushing forward? Engine, anjing. Sorry, no swear words. But yeah, that's kind of all I had to say. Anyway, I'm not hating the haircut too much. Like, I'm getting used to it now, but I do miss the curls. Yeah. Oh, my skin, bro. Bro. I'm so lucky this webcam is shit, because you guys cannot see how tragic my skin has gotten recently, but it's bad. It is bad. Like, my gosh. I don't know. I might see a dermatologist if I can't figure this out myself. But yeah, that's all I have to say. 17 minutes. These videos are getting longer. Let's go back to the 2-minute videos. Anyway, bye.